VC, how are we? Hope everyone's well. Vinyl tag 18 times for Vinyl Boy Trigger. Headed out poolside because it's absolutely scorching down here this week. I know you're all in the Northern Hemisphere got blizzards and bad storms and freezing cold, but down here we're the opposite. Yesterday we hit record temperatures of 44 degrees where I am, which is I think about 110 Fahrenheit, and yeah, so absolute scorcher. So today's a bit better, but in the high 30s. But anyway, wanted to get my vinyl tag out there. 18 great questions, get to know people a little bit more, and some great responses so far. So here we go. First video ever saw on the VC. Probably been watching VC videos for about a year now, and I can't remember exactly the first one, but I think one of the first ones was Steve at Flipside TV. Just got me on this journey. So many, I guess my initial search was for vinyl hauls, and I still love those vinyl haul videos and stuff like that, and learning a bit more, just getting introduced to more bands and more albums. But yeah, so Steve at Flipside TV was probably the first I really took notice of and thought, oh wow, this is cool. Who else is out there? So, thank you. Alright. Favourite record ever discovered via VC video. Now, if this question was favourite or bands sort of discovered via the VC video, this would go on for hours. A lot of cicadas in the background, they're very loud. But a favourite record, guess without the VC, I wouldn't have bought any albums from this band. So I'm very happy for that, and lots of others. And I wasn't sure where to start with this band, but not normally my usual genre. A lot of people sort of was sort of showing this is a great way to start and great album to start with, and that is Iron Maiden, Powerslave. So great stuff. Sorry, get out of the way. Okay, not you people. So yeah, so Powerslave, Iron Maiden, love it. Still ain't my only album of them so far on vinyl, so looking out for more. Okay, other hobbies. So I love sports. Always played sports all my life. Not so much now. The body's not as agile. Not that it ever was agile. So all different types of sports, and playing and watching, and a big fan of chess. Big fan of playing chess. So if you're up for a game, let me know. There's lots of apps we can have a game, so don't worry, I'm no grandmaster. So that, and I guess going to the beach. Whoops, this is a different setup over here. Going to the beach with the family pretty much at least once a week. So what, missus and 2 kids, we love the beach down there a lot. Love spending hours down there. So yeah, all right. Why did I start to collect? Like a lot of people, not sure why. Just, you know, you bring a haul home and another haul, and you've got a collection. So I guess I started with tapes, collecting them. Like, you want to have obviously physical media on the spot and available, ready to go whenever you're in the mood. So tapes and CDs, now vinyl. So I still collect all three. Well, vinyl pretty much only say 5 years now. So, and I'm absolutely loving that. So love the dig, love the collecting, having it on hand, the library there, ready to go. Do I play an instrument? I do. Okay, Lisa. Not as good. Not. So I do not play instruments. Alrighty. Maybe that can be my resolution issue. Try and string together some chords. I've got some chords, but I can't string them together. Very slow transition. Ever worked in a record store? No. Favourite album from the year? Born. My top 5 best albums ever. The Floyd, Dark Side of Jamun. Love it. 1973, didn't know. Like a lot of VC members out there in the 70s, we're all, not all of us, a lot between, say, 69 to 80, let's say. But, you know, but a lot in the 73. The best ones, of course. Alright, classic album haven't heard. Well, I did actually hear it for the first time last week, but Are You Sitting Down Please? And there's loads of them out there. Revolver, I only heard it for the first time last week. I know, nuts. Obviously heard some songs before, but just never heard the whole album. There's quite a few classic albums I haven't heard, and there's been actually a thread about this. You know, you could easily go to the shop and just buy them. Easily on CD or Spotify or iTunes, but I'm just waiting to see if I can get them on vinyl before I listen to them. And if I can't, I've got to bite the bullet and get a CD, which is, you know, it's not a bad alternative, it's a good alternative. But I just sort of, you know, my main media to buy is vinyl, and if I can't get it on that, or it's too expensive, I'll just go to the CD. So yeah, I only listened to this for the first time last week. I know. Are you still conscious? Alright, that can go down there. Guilty pleasure record. You know, no guilty pleasures, as people say. Richard Marx. Should've known better. And those endless summer nights. You know, you like it, you like it. Strangest album. A lot of people have said they haven't got many strange albums. I've got quite a few strange albums. Sorry again. Maybe because I'm a bit strange. But as I said, I heard someone say once, I'm a vinyl collector, a record collector. Of course I'm strange. Anyway, so I've got quite a few, but I've got this one. The Heliocentric Worlds of Lunar Ra. It's like a tarot card sort of reading. I haven't actually spun this or actually put this to use, but it's got all tarot cards there. I guess this, where is the vinyl actually? I'm not sure if I've seen the vinyl. Let's have a look. Just a Telmark. These are clean, but yeah, so the prophecies of Nostradamus. Cool. So that is pretty strange, and I will spin that one time, get the family involved. Tarot cards, horoscopes, numerology, colour poster of your own mystic pyramid. I think there is one there. Should we have got time? Let's have a look. I've never opened this. This is unsealing. Okay, just the cover. Anyway. There you go. Strange album for a strange collector. Like we all are. Okay, picture this, haven't got any. Best posthumous, I can't say that word very well, release. I went with a big O. Mystery Girl. He's released in 88, or 89 actually. He died at the end of 88, and this was released in 89. Rest in peace. Yeah, that is him. What album do you impulsively, or artists do you impulsively collect? There's three bands, artists I trying to complete discography: ACDC, Neil Young, and I always forget one. Pink Floyd. Yeah, Pink Floyd. They're the three I try to finish. I'm trying to complete discographies. I guess I had a look, and I've got a lot of this guy, and I've always liked him. He's cool, and you know, maybe I'll try and complete him and maybe do a ranking of his stuff. And that's Billy Joel. Well, you know, I've got heaps of Billy Joel, so maybe I'm doing that unawares. Best blind buy. I did show this in my 1 minute, one album, Oysterhead. Total blind buy, $2 CD, and what a cracking album. Rock, funk, Stuart Copeland, Trey Anastasio, and Les Claypool. Really cool. Only one album, supergroup, came together for this. They mostly wrote all this stuff. Oysterhead, grand pecking order. What else we got? blind spot artist. I think that means someone you're aware is there and you haven't got much of them, and I think that's what it means. That's the meaning I'm taking from it. Bit of Zappa. I've only got Joe's Garage, which I really dig, and I really want to try and get into his other stuff, but they're hard to find and they're quite expensive. So, but yeah, a bit of Joe's Garage. Zappa is my blind spot artist. Favourite album cover. I've got a show on oils, don't I? Love this. Look at that album cover. It's great. Sydney, my hometown, and it's what maybe if we overmined and didn't take care of the environment, this is what it could turn out like. So yeah, I love that album cover. Yep. Alrighty, shooting through these at a good pace. What else? Musician you met. Okay. I only met one that I know of, and that was John Williamson. Johnny Williamson is an Australian country singer. I did meet him. A friend that I knew at the time, he ended up marrying his daughter, and I went on the Bucks Day. Stag night, you might call it, Bucks Day, call it here. And I knew John was coming along. My friend told me John was coming along, so I was really excited. Had this album for a while. It's a great album. He's a great country singer. He's got some great, just things about Australian life, country life, and yeah. So I was excited he was coming, and he's got a song on there called Mallee Boy, which is not a rude term. It's sort of a bush. What I think is actually describe eucalyptus trees and bush guy, bush boy sort of thing. Anyway, when I met John Williamson, I said, "How are you, Mallee Boy?" And he didn't like it. Oh, he just brushed me. He just totally ignored me, moved on, didn't want to borrow me. And I was like, okay, whatever. So Johnny Williamson, met the musician, and totally brushed by him. It's all good. I still sleep well at night. Record of sentimental value is my ACDC Back in Black. It's my brother's. He bought this original when it came out. He passed away quite a few years ago now, but this is something I will never get rid of, and hopefully my kids will take it on board and pass it down to theirs. So ACDC Back in Black. Love it. Favourite album nobody knows. I'm going to go with the Sonny Boys. This is great Aussie power pop, post-punk, garage rock band. This came out, it's their debut, came out 78, 79, 80, something of those three. I think it might be 80 or 79. Anyway, around there, that post-punk era. This is cracking stuff. Awesome. This is my grail to find on vinyl, and I've been really close to getting it a few times, been outbidded on eBay. I've seen it at a record store on the wall. I just couldn't, $60. I couldn't offload that much money. If I saw it for 50, I'd probably pick it up, but yeah, it's really not easy to find, and it's very expensive. They made a yellow version of this as a limited edition, which goes for $200-300. Sonny Boy, just cracking stuff, just power pop, post-punk. They're still actually playing now. They still play around the traps. Yeah, I dig it. Probably look it up anyway. See if you like it. One of my favourite songs, probably my top 10 favourite songs of all time is "Alone with You." You probably can't see that, so there's great songs on here. "Happy Man," "Trouble in My Brain," "I Can Talk to You." Anyway, Sonny Boys, absolutely dig them. Check them out. And favourite albums, genre, I don't know what album. I actually just got an artist. Didn't read that question properly, but anyway, sort of Frank Sinatra. I don't have much sort of else like Frank Sinatra. That easy listening sort of jazz, easy listening sort of style. I was thinking of doing Ray Charles, but you know, I've got some R&B sort of stuff, jazzy stuff. But yeah, no one else sort of like Frank Sinatra that I'm really into. But very into Sinatra. Blue Eyes, love him, loved him since I'm quite young actually, so yeah. Blue Eyes, that is Vinyl Boy Trigger vinyl tag for 18. Hope everyone is well, stay well, and I will see you again soon.